Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off tonight for the Mets.
Hit hard to the right side. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. Digging in, Danny Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Valencia.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Naquin over to his left. 2 down. Yoenis Cespedes gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Lee looks in. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Naquin moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Tyler Naquin comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Tyler Naquin.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. And Walker's throw is right there for out number 1. At the plate, Francisco Lindor will swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Michael Brantley takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Cabrera sprinting after it. A leap there by Cabrera, but he won't have a shot at that one. That ball is gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman Carlos.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. Ben Paulson gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. David Wright makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 5, David
Lee gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Into the box, Juan Lagares, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Juan Lagares.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley has it in his tracks. 1 down. Yadier Molina is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Neil Walker is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Naquin calls for it. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 8.
James Loney gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Keunho Solarte strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. Hits ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Now at the plate, Carlos Corporan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Cespedes is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Lonnie Chisenhall, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Melky Cabrera steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Jose Reyes will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Lee comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Kipnis on to first to complete the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Danny Valencia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it to deep right field. Chisenhall going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. David Wright stands in.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Tyler Naquin will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Lagara's on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Francisco Lindor will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cespedes. He's there and records the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Ready with the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. At That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Oh, and he botches it. Carlos Santana steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ben Paulson is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. A shot down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Juan Lagares is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single in his first try. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets,
Neil Walker is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
To third. There is Solarte. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Keunho Solarte will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Wheeler gets the sign. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Reyes is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jason Kipnis walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cespedes is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Carlos Corporan is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. To short. Reyes has it. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, James Loney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Lee's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Melky Cabrera will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So striding in, Danny Valencia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a fly ball, right center field. Nobody's going to catch up with this one. It's going to get down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
The batter,
Yoenis Cespedes will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-3 game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. David Wright is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. Juan Lagares will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Yadier Molina will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis ranging to his right. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Lonnie Chisenhall comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And that misses, ball one. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Lagares. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Tyler Naquin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Tyler Naquin.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Francisco Lindor will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Reyes is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Michael Brantley strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Neil Walker will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth. Jeff Manship will get the call here as he'll start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 53, Jeff Manship.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. James Loney will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Lucas Duda will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Lucas Duda.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Melky Cabrera steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Wheeler's ready. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1. Ben Paulson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Lays off 1-0. One and one.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Walker. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Keunho Solarte will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Jason Kipnis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Carlos Corporan strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Sean Gilmartin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Change for the Mets. Now playing first base, number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's there. And that retires the side. Jose Reyes is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He pulls this one into right, and Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down. Danny Valencia is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a 1-out base runner. Yoenis Cespedes had a 2-run triple in his last AB, and here he is into the box again.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Naquin racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, David Wright. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Lonnie Chisenhall. And they'll need him to get something going here. Abraham Almonte is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Almonte.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. 1 away. Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Francisco Lindor will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Lindor.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Juan Lagares comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Matt Holliday is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Skied into straightaway right. Almonte giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Yadier Molina strides in, grounded out his last time through. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Almonte ranging forward. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Neil Walker steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
First baseman number 21.
Lucas Duda is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
So
the
with a
Indians,
lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
This change for the Indians. Now playing right field, number 35, Abraham Almonte.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Runners are at first and third, one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Melky Cabrera comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Too low, 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
Will Harris will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now playing right field, number 7.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Harris is under it near the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ben Paulson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Keunho0503 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Cespedes is there, 2 gone. Jason Kipnis steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Walker has it. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Reyes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Danny Valencia is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Zach McAllister will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9.
Zach McAllister.
Now here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping into the box, David Wright. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Now the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this gets down, so it should be extra bases for Wright. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. So digging in now, Matt Holliday. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Standing in, Yadier Molina. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Yadier Molina.
As a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Carlos Corporan. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Antonio Bastardo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Antonio Bastardo.
Now here's the pitch. Abraham Almonte will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Inside and low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for Cleveland.
Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Francisco Lindor, ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he pops him up back behind second base. Walker into shallow center, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Michael Brantley makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Holiday is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Danny Valencia. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Cliff Lee. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.